When it comes to grooming, quality is non-negotiable. Elbow Grease Personal Care is officially restocked and we're back producing fresh, small batch orders.
You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
Hey, yo, how y'all doing out there, man? This is the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, and I am your host, LBC. Back again. Talk to y'all about everything that's going on. I got my team with me. Jay Caesar from the Just the Facts. Jay Just the Facts. What up, my guy?
What's up with it, man? What's going on?
Just chilling, bro.
Hello, world.
We got Jazzy B. Jazzy B always take a second to say hers, so we're going to go ahead and say, what up, PG?
Don't do me. Hello. Don't do me.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Because you always take a second.
So what? I don't care. Don't be skipping me. You don't skip me. Hold on.
Okay. I just wanted you to know you was next.
Sure.
That was your cue.
Whatever. And I was ready. I was ready. So don't play.
Mike, nigga.
Don't even play. Don't play. Because I was ready. Now. Move on.
PG, what's the deal?
I was about to say I ain't gonna say nothing yet till I see that line to the Queen done speaking. I already knew not to say. What's up, man? What's up with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all, man? What's up with the fam?
Not a damn thing, man.
I heard this shit, man.
I was about to say I can't call it, but then I remembered this meme that I seen. It's like, man, you know you getting old when you start saying I can't call it.
All the old niggas all the old niggas saying some shit.
Hey man, I had to catch myself real quick. I was about to say that shit, dog.
In a minute you're gonna be like, watch out there now.
Watch out there now, boy.
Nah, that's what's up, man. That's funny, man.
Man, so we back at it, man. I want to continue our discussion that we was having.
Let's go.
About where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with Gucci first, or y'all want to?
Let's get him out.
Hold on. I apologize. I take that back. I want to start somewhere else. My guy Jay Caesar, Jay Just the Facts. You said you had somewhat of a change of mind on the Drewski blackface situation. You want to enlighten us and tell us if we can start there for real.
Yeah, I mean, originally my stance was on some just like, just keep it cool whenever everything. I mean, if it happened on the other side, hold that same idea. You know what I'm saying? Don't be tripping when it start happening on the other side. And so it's like I sat back and I thought about it, and then I started seeing some things. I seen some more things. And I was like, damn. Realistically, I think that was a dumb thing for Drewski to keep on pushing the envelope on, because like realistically, I've seen, and again, like I say, a lot of this shit, I haven't seen any actual videos of it yet. I just keep seeing these weird posts on Facebook and shit. So I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I seen a picture with Jake Paul in his little get up, you know what I'm saying, with him looking like Drewski. And then Joshua was like, "Don't make me break your jaw again," or some shit like that. So it's like, well, damn, he already took it there. So it's like, I already see that we're not going to be able to hold the same. We're not going to be able to hold the same tone whenever the ties change. So I just think it was I think it was terrible. I think it was not the move.
Okay, let me comment on that real quick. Now, I must say, maybe I need you to clarify what you mean by we can't keep the same. We can't. What's the last thing you just said? We can't keep what? We can't keep it.
We can't keep the same energy on both sides.
So let me comment on that real quick. Right now, you got a couple people that's saying, I'm going to do the, you got a couple white people saying, I'm going to do the Drewski thing because it's all fair. Drewski a comedian. Jake Paul is not a comedian. He's not an actor. He's not playing a role. These people that's coming out saying, I can do it too, I should do it too, that's not your lane. That's not what you do. So if you do it too, it's like what I said. What I said on your post. What's the intent? I mean, Drewski is a comedian. His intent should be funny. What's your intent if you're not a fucking comedian? If you're not a fucking actor, what's your intent other than to what the fucking be even? To say it's even? What the fuck?
But that's
one simple word. The intent is
that's the thing. Like, so remember we had this conversation about the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb situation where some people was like, well, one thing wasn't as disrespectful as the other, or some people was like, well, they both was equally disrespectful, and some people was actually like, well, shit, you can't really tell another person what disrespect is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is that situation where, yeah, true is true. But first and foremost, we can't tell a person what their intentions is because we don't know what their intentions was. Second of all, it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Where it's just muddy waters all involved in that. And so to open that door is crazy. And like
Pandora's box.
Yeah, it's Pandora's box, and you don't know where that kind of takes you to from the next level. And
But
I think we've slowly started to see the escalation of even just popularizing the nigga word. We've seen certain issues where, you know, certain guys get a pass for saying it, and it's like, well, how do you get a pass? I don't know. I digress, man. I just think I think it was a dumb thing. And I know he does that often. I've seen him do the country hillbilly white dude. I've seen him do the gangster white guy. Like, he does it a lot. And I get it, bro. He a comedian, but I think sometimes you just want to kind of keep that shit off to the side because you opening up a door to something you don't know what you about to backlash gonna be from.
But hold on. Before you do that, before you say that, I just want to comment on two things because I ain't even said nothing about this yet. To go back to what LBC said, because I'm gonna touch on both. To go back to what LBC said, the intent, one word, hate. That's it. It can only be that intent. If that's not your lane, if you are not a comedian and you're not doing this as a character, period, you're doing it just to make someone mad, and you're telling us that that's what you're doing. Well, if I do it, the same reaction I'm going to get. Whoop whoop. You're already telling us your intent, so we don't need to guess your intentions. You're telling us what you're doing. It's out of hate because you're looking for that backlash. So that's the intent on that. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. If it's not your lane, like, you shouldn't be doing that shit. Like, the people that Jake Paul not a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Drewski comedian. Now, to touch on what Jay was saying, I hear you, Jay, but let's talk about the other characters that he do. You know, he do the broke ass black dude too. You know, he do other characters. He's a black guy. It doesn't matter. It's still a character. He's a comedian. He's playing a role. It's a character. He does an Asian dude Asian dude in a nail salon. You know what I'm saying? He does that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what he does. And the Asian community didn't get in the uproar about it.
Can I ask you a question real quick, PG?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just stating facts, but go ahead.
Well, no, if an Asian person did a blackface skit, would we be mad at that?
If they're a comedian,
no. No. I don't. I'm giving you exactly what it is. It's no if.
You're not giving me exactly.
No,
Drewski is a comedian.
PG, hold on.
Drewski is a comedian, bro.
Just hear out the context of what I'm trying to get the point out. I'm not.
Because you're morphing it.
No, I'm really not. You just said something, and I'm trying to show you the difference between what you're saying. If an Asian person did blackface, would we be mad at that?
An Asian comedian, no. If an Asian person did blackface to be malicious, probably, yeah. We probably would be upset at that shit.
You don't know what their intent is. You don't know. You can never know what somebody's reasoning is. They could tell you
When they
whatever
tell
the
you
fuck
they are,
okay, I could give
yeah.
you an example of something. Jake Paul can tell you all day that he's doing this to do this. In the back of my mind, I'm knowing, nigga, you really just doing this to get a fucking click, bro. You trying to go viral, bro. You just trying to get attention. It's nothing else to it. I can't.
Erica Kirk said the
So you
same
can't
thing. So is she
necessarily
doing
say
the
that
same
his
thing?
intent is real. You don't know what his real true intentions are. You can only think what you guess his intentions are.
Hell no.
But
I'm listening to what he
I'm just
told.
trying to understand, like, okay, if Drewski plays the role of a broke black person, like that don't mean anything. He's a black person. From all I know, there is no racial tension between the black community and the Asian community. There's no racial tension. So I don't see a reason why we would even trip if we see a person do a skit in blackface. Now, if a white person does a skit in blackface, comedian or not a comedian, I think that it doesn't go over well. I think that some people might get the pass, but I don't see it.
Can I ask you this? Where was this the 4 or 5 other times he did it? How come it became a big issue now when Erica Kirk got out of line about it when that one hit the fan? Because this wasn't that big before. He's been doing it because he's been a comedian. Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy, dude, was one of my other I like him too. I like his comedy too. He does a black woman. Been doing it for years. He's a white dude. Nobody ever was up in arms about that because he's a fucking comedian. Because that's what they're doing. It's not strange when it's in your lane. Only people who want to make it that way and want to make an issue about it feel that way. When it's in your lane, bro, it's not strange. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, I mean, I can't.
Okay, so the point that I was making though is that I don't think that Drewski should even be doing this shit because it just opens up the can of worms of this whole situation that we even discussing in the first place. If Drewski never went and took that path and said, okay, I'm about to push the envelope a little bit more because the envelope ain't getting pushed enough with this. My last big thing was when I did the reverend and the pastor shit. So I need something bigger. All right, well, cool. This is what it's gonna be, and this is what we're gonna do. All right, well, I just think that maybe he should have stuck with some other shit and kept it cool. And now we crossing over into a lane where now we've opened up a box of things that's like, okay, now we have to discuss, is it cool if this person does it? Is it not cool if this person does it? Instead of just nipping it in the butt from the beginning and nobody doing it. Like nobody fucking did it in the first place.
I hear you, man, but I hear what you're saying, but to people who actually followed Drewski and didn't just jump onto that shit just right now, it's strange when we hear people talk like that and like, oh, he shouldn't be doing that because he's been doing that shit for years. Where was y'all at 4 or 5 years ago when he did the other white people? Like,
it's different when you.
It's not.
It's different. It's different when you go from being a smaller scale celebrity to a bigger scale celebrity.
Bro. He was,
Kevin Hart can't say the same jokes that he used to be able to say before he got to where he's at. And I think if you disagree with that, then you would be very disingenuous in saying that there's a certain demographic that you cannot do certain things towards. We don't know if
he was on the same.
We don't know if the girl Erica.
Views,
it's a real thing. I think everybody in the world knows this. You can't fuck with a certain group of people at all. We don't know if Erica Kirk is actually a part of that group, and that might be why the backlash is what it is. I mean,
she's not Jewish.
All right, well, I ain't know if we could say all that. I hope we ain't getting no strike or we don't get LBC's channel.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that malicious. She's not Jewish. She's not Jewish at all. That's why I'm saying it's just the fact of media. Media pushes what they want to in the narrative when they want to. Because a while ago, this shit was never a problem until he did it. Until Erica Kirk said something and it was like, oh, well, I'm finna do this and I'm finna do that. And then now people talking about it when it's like the only people really talking about it is like the people that's really offended by it. Like the people that's not offended by the comedy don't talk about, like we don't really, it doesn't bother us. Like it don't bother, like I just said, it didn't bother me when, what's the nigga did? Tropic Thunder? What's Tropic Thunder? That shit's funny. Bro, that movie's funny as hell. Robert Downey did, bro. nobody was up in our, no black person was like, oh, like nobody did that shit. Like we went to that shit, we watched it, we was like, what's that? We was like, who was that? We was like, that nigga look familiar. He was like, and then when they was like, oh yeah, that was Robert Downey, we was like, oh, that nigga got us. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even know. Like half of us was like, damn, we ain't even know. The nigga played the shit out that role. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's just it's picky. I'm watching a whole bunch of shit. It's real pick and choosy right now.
What?
So
Okay. So was the intent behind Drewski's thing? I'm just to clarify, was strictly just to get laughs, right?
It was Drewski does comedy on what's going on right now.
And so Jake
That's
Paul,
why he did the pastor shit, bro. That's why he did the pastor shit.
So clear me out. Hear me out now. So Jake Paul's intent is to be hateful.
Of course,
right?
Because it struck
now,
a nerve.
Okay, look. Hold on, pause.
But
you already said, Jay, hold on. I agree with you, Jay. We don't know his intent. But what I can say is this. It's not the same intent as Drewski's, because I can only say that because Drewski is an entertainer, comedian, and Jake Paul is not. So it can't be the same intent.
So what is,
I don't know Jake Paul's
what
intent.
is Jake Paul?
Jake Paul told you, and we're trying to gloss over it like he didn't say, if I do this, then y'all are going to be in an uproar too.
He's an entertainer,
like,
right? So entertainment means that he should be able to step. Well, entertainment means that he should be able to entertain however he sees fit. So if he sees fit to do a skit of him, I don't know, bro.
I don't. Y'all can classify him as what y'all want. I don't see him as an entertainer if he's a boxer.
But y'all said he wasn't a boxer though.
I don't think he's a real boxer. Like,
so what? That's what I'm saying.
I think he's an influencer. Is what. More than anything, I think he's an influencer.
Okay, so if he's an influencer and you got an influencer influencing other people to do the same thing, or think that it's cool to do the same thing, now what? Because Drewski would also be classified as a what? Influencer, right?
Comedian.
No, no, I would consider him a comedian, an influencer as well.
He's also an influencer.
I say he has influence, but I wouldn't call him an influencer.
He got a podcast. He has a reality show. He does comedy skits. He's an entertainer, comedian, influencer. I'm pretty sure if we look him up, that's probably what his bio say.
I don't know. Look it up. Let's see.
I think
it's a comedian, and or either like LBC say slash. But I think number one above all, you're gonna see comedian.
American comedian, actor, and influencer.
Slash.
No, American actor, comedian, and influencer. There's no slash. That's just what it is. Comma, and influencer.
But what's first? Actor.
Bro, I'm not arguing that, bro. That's obviously they have to find some way to get in the where they are, but they branched off into these other things. But the main thing is they consider him an influencer. I don't think you call yourself an influencer. I think that's just what the title is once you get to a certain level of being able to entertain and cultivate a certain group of people. Now you can influence people. Jay-Z is technically an influencer.
Let's keep this 1,000. Let's just hold on. Let me just say something real quick though. Now, man, y'all know. I mean, y'all know y'all my guys. I respect all y'all's opinion and everything. But Jay, I gotta say this. I hear you, but the way you talking, bro, it's like, and I'm just saying, this is what this is what I'm picking up. This is what I'm catching from what you're saying. You basically saying we shouldn't even have skit shows no more, like in Living Color, shit like that, where people who put, like, you feel me? You saying he opened up a door, like we've been doing this. Saturday Night Live and shit, skit shows, this shit been doing it, like, so like.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't believe that. I think that doing a whiteface skit and then being cool with it, but then on the other side, if the white man does a blackface skit, we would be offended of it. I just find it to be murky waters. I can't say whether we should or shouldn't, because I mean everybody's gonna find what they find funny or not. We're not made to be one-sided. So I fuck it, do what you do, but just understand that some things come with certain ramifications and backlashes, and I don't think people is really just really thinking about that shit.
Now, since I'm taking back everything that was said from the last show because that shit we ain't aired. So I'm gonna say this shit again. Blackface. Oh, and I also want to say to my team to eliminate all discrepancies when it comes to fucking definitions.
I was just about to say we talked about what white face is, what blackface is.
Right, but for the purposes of this show, always just for Real Game No Gimmick, can we always use the Merriam-Webster dictionary version definition? Let's just only use those just for the purpose of this show. Okay, and now I want to say, blackface in itself, in its definition, has the terms mockery and like disrespectful words in it. So in itself, blackface is disrespectful, right? I mean, in itself, the term mockery is in there. It says stuff like exaggerate features. That's why they did the black paint. They made us darker than.
But it's all the same, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's no different on. Bro, when I watch White Girls, granted that shit funny as fuck to me, and I'm pretty sure America thought the shit was funny. I'm not saying that it wasn't. At the end of the day, bro, that's whiteface, bro. They made a mockery of white girls, bro. Like they dressed up in white people shit, and they act like white people.
Now,
to their perception of it.
I would say they made a mockery of a type of white girl, a valley girl, or.
I'm about to say that first and foremost. I don't agree with that. Like, now. But I don't think Jake Paul doing it is a good idea. Like, and I agree. One, he's not a comedian. He's an entertainer. His entertainment is in the ring, not on the stage. He don't tell jokes. He fight people. So keep that shit over there. That's one. But at the same time, I feel too like I think we've been doing the blackface, whiteface thing for a while. But at the same, if you're going to do it, if you're going to do a blackface, don't do it to the point where you making us look like idiots or we clapping and tapping for you and like we just slaves and we like don't do that. But if you making it a joke about us, like I could see like if you acting like you a homeboy from the hood or something like that, and you know what I'm saying, you a gangster or something, that's cool. But just don't take it like once you do all them extra features and you want to act like we slaves and we dumb and we can't talk, we can't read, like then that's when it gets disrespectful to me. So now if you're doing a character,
Django? Jazz, did you like Django?
Huh?
Did you like the movie
Yeah.
Django?
Yeah, loved it.
That was that.
And but like I'm saying, but that was history they was talking about.
No, that wasn't history. That wasn't no history.
But I ain't gonna say I'm not saying history, but they wasn't.
That was Catching Freeman.
They played them roles great as fuck. Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, bro.
And they was playing characters though, but they was playing characters. Like
we just pick and choose what we find to be offensive and what we want to be offensive about. Because at the end of the day, that man clearly stood up on that porch, and we all laughed as America when that boy said, "Ain't no niggers riding no horses on my land." We all fucking laughed, bro. If a person say that shit to your face in real life, bro, we gonna be ready to kill their ass. And that's just what it is, bro.
He said, "Who that nigga on that net?"
Right. We not doing that, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. That's just how I see it, bro. We just
but at the same time, that's a movie playing a character though. That's just like Drewski. Drewski was playing a female. He picked a white girl. He didn't just say this is all the blonde white bitches, or this is all the white girls. With like, he didn't put it in a group. He didn't do it like that. He
And Jake
looked like
Paul
the girl and everything.
Jake Paul is saying, this is Drewski. I'm about to be Drewski. I'm about to dress up like
Okay,
Drewski.
now if he can do it, I ain't even gonna lie. If he could do it and pull it off, then I'm fine with it. I'm dead serious. If he could do it and pull it off, and it not look like he doing something, like if it don't look racist, then I'm cool with it. Like if he ain't doing no extra dumb shit, like I said earlier, I'm good with it. Cause he was what the nigga started off on YouTube anyway. YouTube your ass back, nigga. What?
Facts.
So I forgot you do shit for the clicks. You do it for the clicks anyway. So go ahead, baby. But like I said, if you gonna do it right. Don't come disrespectful. Cause if you come disrespectful, you really gonna have a nigga knock your door again.
No.
And on that note,
that's why I say at the end of the day, it's such a controversial thing. Like you can't. It's hard. That's hard, man. I think. Because who's to say somebody don't think that it's just two races?
That's a conversation that can go
on forever, right? Yeah, forever.
Because it's deeply rooted in personal feelings. You know what I'm saying? Individual adaptation of what's being seen and what's being heard and what's being portrayed. You know what I'm saying? So that conversation can go on forever. You know, it's just all on what you find offensive and what you don't. But I mean, to go back to what LBC said, man, we gotta start using the Merriam-Webster's like actual and even with blackface, because is there even a definition for whiteface in there now?
Yes.
In Merriam-Webster's, is there a definition for whiteface?
Yes.
And what was it? Death, right?
It mostly symbolizes death. Yes.
What, whiteface?
Yeah, I think that was the first noun.
But it had nothing to do with.
They did have another definition for racism. Yes, yeah.
Because I've never ever back in the day.
Let's look it up. It's right. Let's compare the definitions real quick, if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, it's nothing to compare. I mean, it's nothing to compare though.
Well, fuck
we know that. I mean, because we know. Obviously, we're gonna say that the blackface definition is definitely going to be worse, based off of the definition and the historical connotation.
I just want to know if the words like mockery in both. You know what I'm saying? Words like that, mockery or
I mean, it would have to be. It would definitely have to be.
Ridicule. But fuck it though. We ain't even gotta get all deep into it like that, man.
Nah, we ain't got to.
We can agree to disagree, or agree to agree, whatever it is.
Agree to have our own opinion. Yeah, the shit is what it is.
No, I'm about to tell y'all the definition though.
Okay. While Jay looking that up,
a white-faced animal. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. It's like I kind of feel bad for comedians nowadays, though. Shit, it's hard out here.
Yeah, because everybody's so fucking sensitive and offended by everything.
Everybody offended by everything. Mm-hmm.
And then the thing is, when a motherfucker get offended,
I was wrong. It just means it just was a white-faced animal or a dead white facial makeup. I'm sorry. I think I might have. Maybe it's a hyphen word.
Well, then that kind of goes back to what I think LBC had a post, and he said there's no such thing as whiteface, as far as what people trying to make it, or what people use.
Because there's no history of it.
Right. There is no
history of black people running around in whiteface.
Because we never did that. Yeah, we never. Right. Like and when you learn the full history, that's why I said just the definition don't really do justice to that, because you really need to know the history of blackface and why it was used and what it was used for. And it was mainly used to scare other white folks into not accepting black people, and vice versa, like period.
It was used to spread negative stereotypes.
Exactly, a negative stereotype. Right. To make other white people be like, oh, well, shit. That I'll see one of them, and that's gonna be what they gonna be acting like, because they didn't really know it was something like foreign to them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's get this out here. They really actually used to spread that shit. They used to spread that shit in publications, like newspapers, flyers, handouts. They used to have shows called minstrel shows where they would gather in towns like plays and put on plays and try to tell other white people what black people were like without them even being around, like without them just basically conditioning them to
look at the movie Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, it's tough. That's why I be like, that's why a lot of times I'll be like, it's man, you gotta know that history of that shit all the way deeply to understand when people say what blackface is, to know the roots of that shit and to know, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on there.
Glad you said that, because that was a question that I asked LBC on Wednesday, was how do, and correct me if I'm wrong in my wording of this, LBC, if you remember me asking you this, how do we still stay so connected to a history that we're no longer connected to?
Like
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that statement at all. So I could never answer that. So I'm gonna sit this one out.
What did you say, LBC?
I said like minstrel shows and shit like that. Like I was just explaining your point more. We never saw a minstrel show. We never seen the blackface show. Yeah,
that's what I'm. So I'll elaborate on what I mean, because I think I did have to elaborate for it to be really understood. I'm not okay. So not saying that the history never happened, not saying that these things were never a thing, these words were never a thing, but we also know that everything has changed over time. And I think that it's safe to say that everybody on this podcast can say that their parent never experienced slavery, but maybe experienced racism. Their parents probably never experienced race or not racism, but slavery. And their parents before them might have been the last of the slaves, if that was like not saying, like, I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, how far your lineage was go back to say that was a real definitive slave. This person was definitely a slave. I don't know y'all just taught me something about the whatever that show you just said, the what?
Minstrel shows?
Yeah, the minstrel shows. So I don't know how far your history would go back to say that your people was actually involved around those times that they was actually doing shit like that. But I can say that we are in a time that has become so progressive where
freeze up.
Froze.
Yeah, did I freeze up?
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You back now though.
All right. Like we never experienced it. Our parents never experienced it, basically. So we're kind of disconnected from that side, and we can take the decision or make the decision to look more positive instead of looking so negative at things. Is basically what I'm trying to get at, if that made sense.
And I want to say this because I feel you in a way, but at the same time, look at the world. Everything recycles. Everything. The clothes, the hairstyles, the way motherfuckers act, the way they talk, everything. Even though we evolving with this AI and the cell phones and the internet and all that, we still stuck in the same motherfucking spot.
Well, Jazz, that's a good point, right? Because everything does repeat. However, the beautiful thing about that is, you know, certain things that tried to repeat, we rejected that shit anyway, and it never was able to repeat. So we pick and choose what we allow
like what?
to repeat.
Like what? It was a lot. Motherfuckers bring back bell bottoms. Niggas bring back they bring back everything, and now they trying to bring back slavery. That's like, come on now.
We're so far gone at
we just recycling everything. Everything is coming right back.
Interracial relationships is actually commercialized and pushed. If you watch regular like national TV or anything, if you look at any ad, the families are all consistent of black male, white woman, mixed kid.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that's always what they push. So what that tells you is they're pushing. There's something that like you can't have a racist society if everyone's interracial, but it's impossible. It's just impossible, bro. So that's why I say at some point you reject a thing that might be coming. You reject a pattern that's incoming. And that interracial dating, the interracial thing that has, I'm not saying I'm pro that or I'm against it, but I'm just saying like we're almost gonna be at a society where it's like, come on, dude, there's no way you can still be racist at this point. You're not even the majority anymore.
It's 2026. We should be already saying that. It don't make no sense that
But that's what I'm
we done
saying.
came
That's my
this
whole
far.
point.
We done came this far, but we still stuck. Like
The
I don't get it. Like
That's my whole point,
The
though.
greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making the world believe he didn't exist. Just marinate on that shit. History always repeats itself.
I love that line in that movie.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand where history can be used as a weapon against you, and how it's cycling back today, and how it's going on. And that's, if you don't know, look that shit up. Like, please get familiar with it, and then we can retouch on that at a later date. Because history is very, very valuable, and it's something to not just overlook and be like, oh, well, times have changed, so things ain't gonna be like that no more. No, they will. And the people that are focusing on that know that people have a mindset to think that way and to not pay attention to what they're doing, and they could be doing it right in front of you. They are doing it right in front of our face. So we can just y'all marinate on that, man. Sit back, marinate on that shit, man, and let's come back to that one. Let's get on to the next subject, though, man. We can
back. All right. Next subject. Once again, man, we talking this. And I know
y'all gonna stop.
And that's a scripture. That's a scripture, Jazz. They put it in a movie, but that's a scripture. Actually,
y'all gonna stop glazing, man.
Oh, I
don't know. I don't know what kind of new. I don't know what kind of newfangled slang that shit got to do with. But ain't nobody glazing the motherfucking thing over this bitch.
So, all right. So we hate to talk about this.
I want to say from 1990, I can guarantee from 1990 to currently, one population that was a very big majority has slowly been dwindling. I just want to say that.
What population?
The majority.
Oh, facts. Okay.
Over time, you can't have a majority if it's no majority, or if you're not the majority, you can't be racist. Like, ain't that what they say? You don't have the power to be racist no more. You could be whatever you want to. But
I ain't never met May, so.
All right, so check this out, though, Jay. That's fucking great point and shit, right? And all that's true. But even when we come to that day, that is no more majority, we still gonna have to get somebody that's going to change them fucked up ass rules, change the system, change the rules. The system's still in place as for right now.
I think people see that in real time, but it's not being acknowledged completely yet, and it's not being completely understood. And I'm not saying anything like by any specific. Huh?
What you mean? The fact that the white population is dwindling?
Well, nah. Just off the contrary, like if you, all right, bro. When the history that we talk about was a history that you wasn't even allowed to fucking vote. The history that we talk about was a history that you was only a third of a vote. The history that we talked about was a history where, nigga, you get the fuck up and you do what master say, right? Well, at this stage, bro, where we are in 2026, I don't know if we not acknowledging that we don't have to abide by any of that shit. Like, we are really our own people. We really make our own paths and we do our own shit. Like, we really hold ourselves back depending on how you thinking, how you moving.
I agree.
I mean, a motherfucker can really fuck their whole entire life up and bounce back, or a motherfucker can fuck their life up and never bounce back, bro. It just depends on how they move and what they decide to do. All I'm saying is, I think that by now at this stage, and I think Jazz kind of agreed, I think that now we shouldn't even be thinking that like the amount of white people that would be racist is even lesser than the amount of what we even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I think that a lot of times we just need to have a different perspective of things. That's all. I don't want to get too deep, but I don't want to keep on going on it. But y'all got it. It is what it is. I just think we got to have a change of perspective sometimes.
All right. But I gotta say though, man, I don't know, everybody's algorithm different. I mean, it's still a lot of them motherfuckers out here, Jay.
I mean, if they 60% of the population and you say 20%, bro, you know, COVID killed like 10% of people, and it seemed like it was a fucking lot of people, bro. It just seemed like it was, but it was only 10% of the world population. I mean, it seems like a lot. I understand what you're saying, but compared to, bro, just think about that video that I streamed on that video that I reacted to, bro. We do not see shit like that, bro. You cannot do shit like that. There's not a lot of people even thinking like that, bro. And you gotta drive it more. It gotta be even more so understood that, well, nigga, interracial dating is at an all-time high. White bitches is all on these niggas, man. They love the niggas, and the black bitches be telling them all the time. If I had me a white man, and you see that shit all the time. So I mean, you see everything. You see what you want to see. Again, it's about the perspective. I think we have to change our perspective, and then we'll see something different. We can't stay stuck in that same mindset, or else we're gonna see the same results for sure.
All right. So we're gonna talk Gucci Mane. We're gonna talk Gucci Mane. So Gucci Mane, everybody know what this Gucci Mane Pooh Shiesty situation. So now Gucci Mane released this song called, what's the shit called? Crash Dummy.
Crash Dummy.
Y'all heard that shit?
That statement, that was a statement, ain't it?
Now he got a song.
That wasn't a statement.
No, you ain't heard the song?
The statement that was on that Zaytoven beat, man, it was like a statement. He was like, I think that was for the police department or something. I think somebody leaked that shit.
But okay. Tell us about it. It sounded like it. Shit. It sounded like it.
If that was a song, boy, that was some hot garbage. That was the beat was tough. The beat was tough.
That was trash ass song. I will say that.
That shit was heinous. He could have kept that in the archive. He could have bumped that with him and Kiora, whatever her name is.
Jazzy B, go ahead and talk about it. I already know you never was a Gucci fan anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't, and I ain't even gonna lie. When I heard this, I thought it was corny. I did like the beat though, but at the same time, I thought that's how he rapped.
06 Gucci,
like don't he? Like ain't that how he rap? Like I don't care for him too much, but I think he like I don't know. I just don't like the way he rap.
Listen, man. Time will tell. So,
but this whole situation is stupid though. This is like I said last time, it's the world's dumbest criminal shit. Now they talking about all the videos they got, how they seen dude come in, go out the building and come back in with the duffel bag. Like, bro, come on now.
What videos? They got videos?
That's what I heard. That's what they saying.
I'm starting to wonder if all this shit ain't put on now, man. With all the music and shit dropping, and this nigga doing songs with Glorilla and all that shit. This shit just seemed hella corny.
Who did a song with Glorilla?
Shiesty got some shit with Glorilla in the on social media. They in the studio together and shit, talking about like, yeah, it's a real reckless shit, my nigga, like indirect type
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying? You know, like the little slick
that's
videos
real.
motherfuckers be doing. Like
That's real though. He was in the studio. He was really in the studio with her right like before he got locked up after the situation. So whatever he said, it might be real.
And he from Memphis, right?
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that it wasn't in the. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
No.
I think it's you LBC. You get what I'm saying? I think it. I just this shit.
You think
It's so corny, man. It's just it seemed like it's just put on. Like we done already heard stories of motherfuckers linking up in the industry. Like let's do this, let's do that. It'll do this. It's publicity. It's do that. All publicity, good publicity. Do so. What if they really do got a disagreement? And the shit is playing out like it played out. But they like shit. Let's just use this shit at every angle we can. And it's really just they really ain't. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody. And let me. And I'm just going. I don't want to talk like this, but I gotta talk like this to be candid and to be valid about the shit. Ain't nobody lost no lives in this situation, and I hope it don't come to that. But I'm just saying the way it's trying to be put on, like portrayed like super real beef and all this type shit, and ain't nobody lost no lives behind this shit, and it's just getting more goofy with these dumbass songs and shit coming out. To me, it just seemed like a fucking put on, man. Like everybody doing shit for clout and clicks and whatever. Like everybody doing shit for fame and for status, like to be on the radar right now. Like it just seemed like that shit, and it's just that shit just kind of irked me, man. When I see a lot of shit like that, man.
I think he just capitalizing off of an opportunity,
and that I cannot disagree with. That's to the point that I'm saying though. But when you say capitalizing, the capitalizing part is who are they capitalizing off of? They're capitalizing off of us. Because they're getting richer off of this shit and we just talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by put on. They getting money off this shit. Every click, every mention, every act.
I feel that. And then you come out with the songs, and now
when niggas come out.
Then you hit us. Then you hit us with the album. Now we buying the album because we think you still talking about the shit. Of course,
man,
but that's how they do it. That's how it's done, though.
No, I get it.
It's always been that way.
But what is Pooh Shiesty getting out of this? Besides,
he getting the back. If he in
the studio with Gorilla, he's still gonna have a song out.
You can make money in jail.
You got a violation of probation regardless. If they find out that he didn't do anything, he still got a violation of parole. He just
gonna go back for a little bit and he gonna make more money while he in jail.
He's like robbed this nigga. He robbed this nigga. He's gonna get shelved. Gucci got. I don't
think Gucci gonna push the whole robbery shit for him to go with the full robbery, because it has to go to the full point to where Shiesty gets convicted of the robbery.
He already made a statement.
Now let me say this: that song he just made. Oh, so check this out. This is what confuses me. All right. Now, at the beginning, they said RD, which we all know was Gucci's initials, made a statement, said what they said. Then I hear Gucci made a comment or made some statement saying, I'm not helping the police with this investigation. And then
that's what he said. That's what he said. He said.
That's what I read that shit somewhere.
Okay, that Gucci said that he not helping the police with the investigation.
Right. And then he makes this song. So none of that shit add up to me. Nigga, you already helped with the investigation, and then you do this song on top of it. This song
just said his name RD was on the paper. Like
they gonna play this song in trial. They gonna play this song in trial.
I don't think they go. I don't.
That's what. Thank you, Jay. Go ahead.
What?
I don't think they do that. I don't think they do that. It's a federal case.
Oh no, they'll play that song, but I don't think it's going. I thought you was gonna say you don't think it's going. I don't think it's going that far to go to trial, dog.
I don't think it'll be admissible. Like I don't think that they'll like. Okay, like how Lil Durk they tried to pull his music in. The judge said, "No, we're not gonna use that." I don't think
they use
that's case by case though, Jay. That's case by case.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't even think they're gonna use it though.
They don't need to.
He already made a statement. They don't need to. And if he decide he don't want to, if he say he don't want to do it, they'll subpoena him. He gonna have to come to court anyway. Then if he lie on trial, like nigga, you dumb. Like what the fuck?
And LBC, what did you say? What did you say directly to? You said that. Hold on. You said that the RD said what?
That they
came in there. Said what?
Came in there, robbed them and shit like that.
That's what RD said.
Yeah, told everything.
Put it in RD.
What's Gucci Man's next name?
Nigga, Radrick Davis, nigga.
Man.
So, what's it? You can't double back and say you ain't helping and you go for one thing, he should know he been in trouble enough that any kind of judge or court or any kind of document you get into with the law is public record. It's called public record. Anyone can go look it up. And in this day and age, motherfuckers is gonna look that shit up. The day that motherfucking shit hit the desk, the people was looking, the bloggers was looking it up because it's public record.
Right.
Yeah, no, that nigga, he told and then he read it in the song and then he thought it was cool, so he dropped it. I don't know what kind of medication they got him on, but Keisha Kiora, she shouldn't have. I don't know why she enabled him to do this. I think she should have known better than to let him do this.
The song was fucking horrible.
It's the pink pills, Jay. That's the medication.
That song was horrible.
It was 06 Gucci, man. Come on, LBC, dog.
That's
like I said, I ain't a fan, but I swear I thought that's how he rapped. He don't rap like that.
Shit. I liked the song. It was corny, but I liked it because I
liked the beat.
I mean,
he sucked all his life.
No, I ain't hear the song, but I heard that Remy Ma dropped a diss to the Pepper.
It's horrible.
That was fire.
No, fuck that. Let's put the fucking clip up. Let's put the clip up. Hold on.
Whoa.
I liked it.
Remy shit was hard.
What?
I liked it.
Remy shit was fire. And
I did like it.
I want to know who the fuck wrote that for her.
That big head nigga, the nigga with what's his name?
I was gonna say that too. The dude.
Yeah.
What she messing with?
He ain't got bars like that.
I was gonna say that too. Just if you got time, you probably can though. You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
Let me tell you something. You should know. You should know, bro. Them battle rappers, nigga. If you get a battle rapper, nigga, if you sit that nigga down and write and give him a pen, bro, he will come up with some sick ass shit.
Why he take so long to respond then?
I can't answer. I can't answer that. Because I felt
they
like
had to get it right
earlier too.
They had to get it right. They had to make sure that it was bomb. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't just put some slop out.
But okay, I get it, Jazzy. But also, what we not thinking about is, didn't Remy just complete some deals or some shit? Like, didn't she do some shit with some film shit? We gotta look some shit up.
Yeah, with the TV. She got her own network.
Yeah, she had to complete some shit to where she wasn't gonna be. The ink needed to dry on the paper is what I'm trying to say before she really got met. That's why that's the only thing I can say why they didn't come out already.
She was focused on her TV stuff, so she couldn't do the rap game right now.
Well, not even that, Jazzy. When you're landing a big deal, when motherfuckers is finna give you bread for some shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. She was more focused on. She was more focused on that.
But they're looking at everything you do. So if she would have put something out, they could have seen it and been like, "Yeah, nah, you involved in beef right now. We don't want to. We're gonna pull our contract. We don't want to do that right now."
Yeah.
7-minute song,
huh?
It's a 7-minute song.
Yes. You talking about the Gucci or talking about the Gucci?
The Remy Ma song.
Oh, the Remy. Yes, it's a freestyle. It's off the radar joint.
7 minutes.
She got a whole song
Yeah,
called
7 minutes though.
7 minutes. The song is 7 minutes. Yeah.
Nigga, that's a little EP, nigga.
So that's why.
Who got it?
Eddie, hold on, let me pull it. Hold on, man. I think I need to try to pull it up, man.
I mean, I got it if it's a 7-minute joint.
No, just do the radar. Do the on the radar performance. Do Remy Moore on the radar. It's a shorter.
Okay. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes.
Yeah, right. Don't put us through that torture in that 7-minute joint.
Hell no. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm not trying to watch no 7-minute song, bro.
This shit horrible. Not for 7 minutes. Her on the radar. This is why I like on the radar, and I like the mic things, because you get to see the energy off people, and you get to see how into it they are or how corny they are, like how not with it you get to see how it don't match. And when you write your own shit, you have a different energy about your shit when you write it. And just watch her energy with this whole is weird. Remy Ma's always been weird to me. I know, Jazzy, I know you from New York. That's your home, girl. That's your peoples and shit. But Remy Ma,
I ain't a fan like that. I fuck with her a little bit though. I do fuck with Remy Ma. Like I really loved when her and Papoose was together. You know what I'm saying? Like that Black Club shit. I was all on that.
They had y'all gassed. I never believed
I ain't gonna say I was gassed, but I like the look. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They had the world gas. Let me say that. My bad, Jazzy. They had the world gassed.
But I forgot. I think I started liking Remy Ma when she did the Lean Back song for real, and then people took me back to her music, like literally.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
so I ain't never been. I wasn't a fan of hers, but I do fuck with her.
Oh, look at that big pretty mug over there, Jay. What you got over there, dog?
She ain't beat Nikki in that battle or whatever the fuck they had.
Yeah, what's that, a pit, Jay? Nice.
Yeah. I had muted up because I was about to play the video. I was waiting on y'all to stop talking.
No, we good. Go ahead, play it. We waiting on you. That was the best bar to me because I felt
that shit was fire. That shit was fire. The whole damn thing.
That's your first time seeing it, Jazzy?
No.
Oh, I didn't. So I know all y'all.
I never heard that.
You never heard that one, LBC? That was the first time you heard it?
I never heard all of that. No.
That's just part of the 7-minute song, though. As Jay said, that's just part of it.
She was about to
like.
Well, I never mind. Let me say that.
No, it still feel like it was. I ain't gonna say it was just all the way written by her, but it feel like it was like a cohesive effort. But she has some hot bars in there, but I just can't get with the. I don't know what's going on between them, and I can't get with the picking them motherfuckers all the time and acting like you the, like, just, I don't know, the New York brolic shit just ain't with, I don't know, man, just the Remy and the suck my dick and all that, like, I ain't with that shit, man. Like, which is I ain't with all that shit, bro. Like, I just don't feel it. That's it.
I feel it. Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, man. It made me think about when I grew up, when I first was listening to rap. You know, I told y'all I started listening to rap late. I was raised by my grandparents. So I remember listening to Eve, right, from the Rough Riders. And I fell in love with her. And I know she was like super masculine. And Remy giving me that energy right now, and that song was low key fire. I ain't gonna.
No, hold on now. I don't think Eve is super masculine.
No, back in the day, Eve was masculine, bro. Back in the day, she's not masculine no more.
Yeah, and yes, she was. I agree with you, Jay. She was like she was really like a rough rider. Like she was that down as it, like that. Like I agree with Jay with that part. but at the same time, I ain't going. Like, Remy always been like a rough bitch too, and she just went back to her lane instead of being that sexy Rem that she was in the videos. She went back to the hood Rem.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say
And niggas pulled it out of her, like she said. Niggas talking about me and ain't tagging me in it. Like, quit playing with her.
That's why I said that was the hardest shit. Like I felt that shit. Like I just ain't with the picking, man.
It was a whole lot in there. I felt like
bars, boy. She
had some bars in that bitch, baby.
I'm so tired of hearing all these other rap bitches, man. Remy made me think like shit. Right, rap bitches might have a chance again, man.
No, okay. So on that point, Jay, yeah. As far as that, and she ain't talking about my titties, my ass. Whoop,
yeah, she ain't talking all that crazy shit. On like that, I get and I'm with you when you say the shit she talking about. Get off my dick, but it's like I feel it. Like it's not too much, and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it because it's.
I ain't even gonna lie. When you said that PG, it made me laugh because the old jazz. Oh, that was my favorite line of niggas when they pissed me off. What?
Like why? Like you can't.
I don't know what it was. I really don't know. I don't know where I got it from.
And you don't.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was or why I did it. And then let me take it even further. Yo, I used to tell niggas, mine is bigger than yours. Like when I say ignorant, I used to be ignorant.
Okay, now that's straight disrespectful. That's on a different level. That right there is on a different level because that means something different. I get that. But yeah.
No, I would say all of that though. I would say what Ruby said, and then I add the extra.
You're from New York,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that, that was just the way we talk. You know what I'm saying?
Them New
like
York
I
have never been my cup of tea. Though. I never understood it. I could not. I just always would. Like, you know what I'm saying? like, huh? Like, what you say? Like, yeah. And the way all that combative, like, I ain't with all that shit, man. Like, I ain't.
No, I'm with you. But see, something about it. Sometimes, right? Sometimes it's just enough, right, to get you on edge to be like, yeah, I could fucks with that. I could fucks with that. That's not.
No, I get you, Jay. I get it, because I like a little spice. I like sass and all that.
You just gotta enough.
Yeah, trust me, I don't want no you.
And I think she did. I think she did perfect on this shit for real. I think she did it perfect. Like it wasn't too. Man, god damn, my ears are hurting, girl. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be hearing shit like
there was bars in there. It was bars.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a harsh critic. That shit was. I mean, I feel like okay, let me say this. Let me give her her piece first. Let me give her flowers right now. That's the popular thing to say right now. Let me give her flowers right now. That shit was hard. But if it was 7 minutes, I could see her starting to fall off though. I ain't about to even bullshit with you though.
You
know, probably why they only clipped it down to 2 minutes.
Right. That's why I said that's why when I say
it
was bars and that's the hardest thing because when you listen to the whole thing, it gets monotonous and you want to be like, let's turn it off. Like turn it off. You get to a point where you be like, stop.
But at the same time, 7 minutes, I really don't want to hear you for 7 minutes. Like, you got to be like a Michael Jackson to do a fucking 7 minutes, okay?
Hey, you know what?
We have 7 minutes.
But that's what On the Radar does. They made Decent Man sound good. Remember that? On the Radar made Decent Man sound good. Y'all don't remember that? I'm a decent man from the city of David. Remember that? Niggas be shooting. You don't okay, look it up when you get a chance.
No, I hate that. I hate that nigga. I never heard it on the radio. I had to block that motherfucking shit because on my TikTok. I can't believe they brought that shit back up. Oh man. Niggas be plotting, niggas be scheming.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, PG. In fact, I'm cutting that shit. I'm saying I want to do no more edit, but I'm cutting that shit.
I'm just saying though, On the Radar made him
sound decent. Clip that shit.
Decent, bro.
Clip that for sure. Clip it the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying. That nigga said, I hate that nigga, bro.
But then he do that. You ever seen the video where he be like, he fall back, whoa, or some crazy shit?
Yeah. Yeah, he got a couple things. I tried to check him out to see what he was about, and it wasn't.
Nah. I watched that video one time, and that shit was in my algorithm. So that shit came on 50 times, 50 different versions of that bullshit. I'm mad as fuck. I had to block that shit.
Marketing, somebody put a little bit of money behind his marketing. That show you what that do for you.
That shit trash, more trash than that Gucci Man song.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But listen,
hella trash.
So I got another thing I want to talk to y'all about. We talked about it briefly. We discussed it briefly. I want to read something to y'all. Should I say that? I ain't gonna say the person's name.
I don't care.
Yeah, you
do
should,
it. No, say that shit.
You should give credit to the author, bro, to the creator. Nobody gonna dox her, I don't think. It ain't like that. It ain't malicious, is it?
It's already out here, ain't it?
Right.
I mean, if they know, they know. If they find it, they can find it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then before we go, man, I want to ask y'all, while I'm looking, y'all know anything about that Artemis shit? What the fuck is going on, man?
Who?
Artemis shit. Artemis, y'all ain't here? Weird.
I mean, what about it though?
What's the fuck going on?
They landed. They back.
Oh, they talking about the distraction.
They went around the moon and came back.
They not a goddamn thing.
And that's all it was for, huh?
Oh, that's all it was for, just to take some pictures.
Yep. That we already got satellites out there that's doing the job for. We've been out there for years doing that.
Yeah,
we got perfectly good satellites. They've been out there for years.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't even gonna go down that path, man. We good, bro.
No, go ahead, Jay.
Nah, that shit crazy, bro.
We wrong here, nigga. Go ahead, cuz. Well,
y'all know, I don't believe we ever been out of space for real. Like, I don't really believe we ever been like.
I'm with you.
Like, I know that there's a certain level where you say, okay, this is outer space, and yeah, we have been that far. Maybe 1,000 miles above surface we've been to, but I don't think we've been that far. Much further than that. For I'll be honest, I don't even believe the moon landing ever happened. I don't believe the Artemis shit that just happened. I think they just, yeah.
I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Bruh. Listen, man.
All right,
you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I also agree that I'm one of them niggas. I don't believe the original moon landing was real, and that's why they don't show footage of it.
So hold on. So let's do this. We all can look this up individually after we're done. In his old age, Buzz Aldridge, the nigga that's supposed to have did the fucking landing, actually came out his fucking mouth and said they never fucking went to the moon.
Yeah, I seen that.
In his old age. And you know, if you ever been, listen, man. And this shit, talking about this shit even touched my spirit, nigga. Battling somebody in old age with dementia or living with somebody with dementia. They talk about shit and you be like, nigga, you crazy. Man, you crazy.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But it be shit from the past and it be real shit. It be the events that they can actually remember that's in their brain, but it's so far from what you know. And the reason why, to Jay's point, the history that we haven't seen that they've been a part of, that they've seen. When they speak, you don't understand. You like, what the fuck is you talking about? Because we didn't see that shit, but they've already lived through. These are memories that's locked in their brain. You know what I'm saying? And I can go into depth about specific events, but when that dementia hit, is crazy. But when I seen Buzz Aldridge when he was old and he said that shit, and he sat up in that room with them motherfuckers, and he was like, let me get something on my chest. Or he said something. He said it some kind of way. It was like, we ain't never went to no move. I just remember why he was like, nigga, we was like that. Yeah, he's like, we ain't never been to no move. He's like, we never did this. He's like, yeah, we went up there. We went, but bigger conversation, deeper is science. There's a cap that you can go to. There's in the science, there's a space that we can't get past. You know what I'm saying? That man is always in reach of going past. It's been,
man, you can't get past that firmament up there, man.
that's it, and that's what I'm talking about. The fucking firmament.
And they
You
know
go past the firmament, you're
layers
gonna instantly die because it's not for you.
Yeah, it's 7 layers to the atmosphere or stratosphere or whatever it's called, and the most furthest one is called, damn, I can't remember what it's called. It's like the ionosphere or some shit like that.
Yep.
That bitch
Ionosphere.
that bitch is like 2,000 or 3,000 miles above the surface of Earth. Once you go past that, bro, you are susceptible to getting struck by a fucking solar flare, if that's what's out there for real. And you done, bro. It's over with. They don't got nothing on Earth that can protect you from the heat of a solar flare.
There's nothing that we can build that can go past that firmament, man.
Never, bro. We is legitimate. That man, the dome theory is a real thing, man. That the Bible ain't lie to you, bro. Like it ain't lie to you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man. Like that's why I said, man, it's some shit that boy. That's why they say, man, when you become a Mason. Like being a Mason, like it'd be like Masons and all them other kind of people. They got like it'd be some shit that they be knowing, and it'd be like things that they secrets and all that kind of stuff. Man, this should be deep, man. This should be deep. But anyway, man, what you got? What's the thing you was looking up, LBC? What we got, man?
All right. So I came across this post on Facebook, and I found it interesting. I wanted y'all to hear this. They say this might be an unpopular opinion, but here goes. Instead of trying to enact a draft, how about letting felons, returning citizens, in quotation, join the military? And then if they're sent off to war, their record get expunged. Just saying. Maybe I'm just thinking outside the box because a draft isn't going to work these days. For the record, this was not derived from abstract contemplation. It originated from conversations with former offenders and individuals with felony convictions. Many of them expressed a willingness to participate if it meant their records could be expunged. Some had always desired to join the military, but were able to due to their criminal record. So I know PG, you got military experience, and we talked before about people just enlisting for the weekend or just whatever the fuck we had said or some shit like that. You said people ain't built for that shit. So that's probably how you feel on this shit, right? Or what you think?
Yeah, they wouldn't last. The criminals wouldn't. When you go, so there's a certain. When you go to the military, when you enlist, there's a certain humility you must give up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be honest because I know every service member understand what I'm talking about. Is a piece of yourself that you gotta understand that you have to give away because you're not. When you sign the papers, you're a part of them. You're their property. That's why they call you by your last name, and you're pretty much like just like, you know, I ain't gonna say you're just a number, but it's pretty much kind of like the prison system. In the prison system, you're just a number. In the military, you're just a last name. What is a last name? A last name is a surname. There's many people out here with the same last names as y'all. Same last names as each and one of us. It's thousands of us. That means that we're not an individual. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about our individuality. What we're there to do a job. We're there to carry out any mission that they have for us. We're there to work for them. There's a certain thing about people that really don't, that make statements like this and don't understand the discipline and the training that goes into military. Just being in just basic training. I don't give a fuck what branch you go into. there's certain things you got to give up, and there's a lot of fellas ain't gonna just sit there and let people yell 6 inches, 2 inches in their face, call them all kind of dirtbag, dirty bitches, and they not gonna react. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I get it, but there's something to it that they try to teach you with that. I don't know what fucking weird way. I still to this day don't understand it. Even having been through it, I still don't understand it. I don't know what weird way trying to demean me. I just got thicker skin than I'm an elephant, man. I got thick skin, man. I was built like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My lineage did that. But I know everybody ain't got that, no matter if you're a criminal or a regular person or you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I've even watched people not put up with and get kicked out. Like, I've watched shit. So I just don't think every criminal gonna make it through the first part of being in the military, because it's not like a lot of people think they just give you a gun and just be like, go shoot. Like, that's not the premise. Like, that's not what they do. They actually condition you and quote unquote brainwash you type, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? They train you in all branches train you into killing with no remorse. You know what I'm saying? With no, like, within reason. They take that consciousness out of you. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, PG, I think that would be disingenuous to say that they wouldn't make it, because they wouldn't all make it, because
I ain't say all. It's a lot that would.
Well, I would say the overall general consensus would be what we speaking on. Then my fault of saying all. I apologize, but saying that they wouldn't make it in, or it's not a good thing because they wouldn't make it in or wouldn't last or whatever. The only reason I say I think it's disingenuous is because in the real world we know that even the people that are able to without a felony don't all make it in for real, or aren't all built for that shit.
So I hear you. So let me tell you this. The people that aren't built for it, it's a difference in between already having your mind made up in like a criminal mentality than taking somebody that's not built for something and shaping and molding them. And I've seen the military shape and mold somebody who technically wasn't really capable or wasn't really built for it, but they molded that person. Like, and I get it. I get what you're saying. But I just think when you cross a certain threshold as a criminal, and I'm not saying all criminals, because everybody that's in the prison system is not a criminal. It's a lot of innocent people in there. It's a lot of innocent people there. Like, I'm never going to sit here and say that everybody's there that's there on their own will. But I'm just saying, when the thought that I'm speaking to, the thought that somebody on the outside is just saying, let's just, all the criminals, let's just let them go. And if they get out, they just cool. That's what I'm speaking to. Now, I got faith in a lot of people. Anybody can make it through something if you strong will. But I just know a lot of times when you're a certain age and when you cross a certain threshold, a certain line to, like, you know, where you ain't gonna let a motherfucker just talk to you any kind of way, do you any kind, like, when you an outlaw pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's just certain things that I just see motherfuckers ain't gonna go for, that they do to you in the military, that I just see people not going for. That's all that I'm saying.
I think that it's a good idea, actually. I think it actually is an amazing idea. Now, I just want to make sure that I did hear right. She did say felons that have been released into the free world again, not prisoners, but felons that have been released, correct, LBC? Okay. Yeah. So I think that that's a good thing, because I do believe that at the end of the day, just because you have a felony doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't put you in the same category as what people think of when they think of a criminal or a person with a felony. Because if I'm not mistaken, something as simple as I mean, simple. It's not simple, but a DV charges can get you a felony charge, but that doesn't mean that you can't be in the military. So I think that it should be case by case, and it's not even so much as case by case. It should really go based off of your background. So if you're one of those people that have a high recidivism where you've been in and out of the prison system your entire life, yeah, no, you're done. It's your
I
check.
agree.
I agree. You're like a one-time felon and you fucked up or whatever. All right, we got a second chance option for you, and we gonna boom. If you go through the hoops and you do your thing, your shit is expunged when you get out. I'm cool. I'm all for that.
Now see with those stipulations, with that breakdown, I get it, and that's cool. I get that. I'm for that because those are different. You know what I'm saying? That's just not like a general. You know what I mean? And I definitely get that because I will agree. It's a lot of people that have been out, that's rehabilitated, that's ready to do something that I think that can reform or can not even reform that I can. Yeah, that can. You know what I'm saying? Perform on that level. So I did with that. Yeah. With that. Yeah.
Yo, Jazz, do me a favor. I don't have my phone with me. Read that tweet. Read that post again without saying the name. Read it again. It's in the group chat. Can somebody read that again? I want to make sure we getting it right.
Okay, I got you. Let me see.
All right. It says which would you want to read the whole thing?
Yeah,
I just shared the screen. I'm illiterate, bro. I can't read.
Wait. Lies.
All right, we're gonna
I got it right here. Yeah, I got you. It say this might be an unpopular opinion, but here goes. I encourage you all to read the entire post. Instead of trying to enact a draft, how about letting felons returning citizens join the military, and then if they're sent off to war, their records get expunged? Just saying. Maybe I'm just thinking outside the box, but because a draft isn't going to work these days, for the record. Damn, she means that. Well, can I ask y'all why do she think a draft wouldn't work?
Thank you. That's okay. I'm glad we went back to that.
Because I was confused about that for real.
Yeah. Because the draft has will and always will work. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in a jail cell, and that's how it's been. That's how the draft goes.
Yeah, for.
Shh. I don't know, but it's a sentence. It ain't 30 days, my nigga. It's a sentence.
Cassius Clay had to do a year, didn't he?
I think so. It was like a year or so, yeah.
Then you called a felon, so now you got a felony.
Yep, now you got a felony.
So now, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna put all them felony niggas, all them niggas that go to the draft or whatever. They're gonna be on the front line.
No, that ain't what.
Yeah,
the thing says so. What like
whatever.
Like
yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Then they get there.
Felons.
Yeah, they say if they return, they better hope and pray.
Right, LBC.
Yeah, returning citizens.
Returning citizens.
Yeah,
that means they're out. They've paid their debt to society.
Yeah,
they're not jailbirds no more. They're not convicts.
Okay, but no, we already said just because you're a felony, just because you have a felony, people already think you're a horrible person and blah blah blah. It even stop you from getting jobs or whatever. So enlist in the army. Now we got less motherfucking felonies to worry about.
When you out, you ain't nobody gonna know unless you tell them.
Right.
Or you try to get a job, or you try to get a house, or it's a lot they'll find out you have.
But that's telling them.
But see, a felony only holds you back for so long. If you have one felony in your life,
I mean, I understand all that, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about with the army stuff.
You can go about regular processes.
Hold on, let me get HB in here because HB is in the backstage. Fired the fuck up.
Let's go. Let's get HB. Let's go. Check it out, HB. This might be an unpopular opinion, but here it goes. I encourage you all to read the entire post. Instead of trying to enact the draft, how about letting felons, in parentheses, returning citizens, join the military, and if they are sent off to war, their records get expunged? I'm just saying. Maybe I'm just thinking outside the box because a draft isn't going to work these days. For the record, this was not derived from abstract contemplation. It originated from conversations with former offenders and individuals with felony convictions. Many of them expressed a willingness to participate if it meant their records could get expunged. Some had always desired to join the military, but weren't unable to. Your thoughts?
Okay, so that last part, but weren't unable to. So I had wanted to join the National Guards when I was 27. You know what I'm saying? I had a cousin that was in it. And shit, I was going through things from like by the time I was 27, I'm like, okay, let me do something then. So I went to go sign up for the selective services. And I mean, I went to sign up, but they said I didn't sign for the selective services when I turned 18. From 18 to 26, they said you can't sign. I was like, how? What? So they sent me this big ass pamphlet, and they was like, why didn't you sign up? Like, so shit, I told them why I ain't sign up. Like, my mom ain't know I turned 18, graduating. That took me to about 27 to realize shit. I want to do something about something like so.
It was too late then.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, just one year.
Cutoff. That was the cutoff back then. They
I
just
was
raised
like,
it.
God damn, they was like, if he wasn't hospitalized, incarcerated, in the nut house, for all those years though. I thought I had one for him. I was like, well, boom, boom, boom. And I was boom, boom, boom. My mom ain't know. I'm a single parent. Grew up, nigga. I ain't had no dad. I graduated though. I ain't know. They ain't had me sign it. They like, oh, they usually have you sign it. Like I was begging to go to the goddamn not the army though, the goddamn National Guards. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. And I think that's just crazy. Like now, y'all trying to send motherfuckers they're what 30? How old?
They just raised it to 40 something, I think. Like 40.
Come on, man. Ain't 30.
They raised it high. They raised it. It used to be 27. Then it went to 35, and then now it's at like 40 something.
Unless there's some 35-year-olds out here working and getting it going and getting their body right. That 30, so y'all raised it to that sounds kind of thirsty to me.
Well, if you tune in to the redeployment podcast, HB, we go over a lot of things, and in the past years they've relaxed the PT test, so you ain't got to do as many miles as you used to have to do before, as far as like running and the push-ups and the sit-ups and all that shit to get in. They've relaxed all of that shit, so them niggas probably could do that shit by now.
You saying you can get into the military until you're 40?
Yeah, I think they just upped it. I believe it's 40. Now you gotta look it all the way up, but they just upped it.
Like 38.
Might be. I thought it might be 30. Yeah, might be. I don't know, cause I remember saying that no, because nigga, it's a nigga right now. It's a nigga right now going in. So I think it's different for people that been in and want to go back. But I think 30 might be where they raise it to people that ain't never been and can go. Y'all gotta fact check me on that, Jay. You could look it up whenever you want. Fact me. You know what I'm saying? But it's they've upped it. So it's got some kind of like scale on it. You know what I mean? Because there's a nigga that's already been, he was a Navy SEAL or a Ranger, one of the toughest man or whatever. He's going back in right now at like 50 something. I think he's going back in. He wants to re-enlist. And Trump is letting him re-enlist. But I think that's like a special case because he's a celebrity and Trump likes celebrities. So they letting him. I don't think the 50-year-old nigga can just go rejoin. I think it's a cap on that.
Jazzy Biggie.
I think that I don't know. I don't think you should be that old getting in the army. First and foremost,
Why not?
that's crazy, honey. I'm in my 40s. What? Who is trying to do all of that?
Can I break something down for you?
Break it down.
So I want you to understand. I want everybody to understand that the military in every base works like a little city. There's jobs for everybody. Everybody's not on the front line. There's computer jobs, there's nurses, there's doctors, there's construction workers.
I understand all that. I know that.
As you know, you can work till you're 60. That's the theory behind that's the theory behind letting people join back up for the military, because the jobs that you do are just like regular jobs out here. Some of them, a lot of them
I'm talking about the actual drafting part, like being in the war part. I'm not talking about like the people that just go into the army just like to be a doctor or a nurse or something like that.
There's no difference though, Jazzy. There's no difference.
Oh, it's not.
There's no difference, because those people that work those jobs, when they get deployed, they go to the front line. You might be working Tuesday on your construction, your work yard, but when it's time to deploy and they say, hey, we calling your unit, all of y'all going overseas and y'all fight.
Okay.
That's how that works.
Okay.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't like
there's no distinction in you're on the front line and you don't do this. No.
If I'm a cook, I need to be a cook in the kitchen.
But you're gonna be in the kitchen on the front line though.
I don't want to be on the front line. You're gonna be in the kitchen.
You're gonna be, if they call your unit, you're gonna be. If they call your unit,
but as long as I can cook in the tent, I cook in the tent. It's okay. As long as I ain't on the front line with the guns, it's gravy.
It's behind the front line, Jazzy. It's right there.
Yeah.
Niggas is coming in with eye patches and half arms blown off.
I need to be in a corner or something.
Nah, they gotta eat. Jazzy, they gotta eat. You a cook.
They eat what they finna shoot with.
Just like construction, when we go and we go in this wartime and they go and they set up camp and they set up stations. That's who you think do that? Construction do that.
But you gotta wait. You gotta wait until you get done with work to come eat. So when they get done with their work, they come eat, and I won't be getting shot at. So I'm staying in the kitchen. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, bombs is gonna cross that line. That's what you there for. Them things is coming. Best believe that.
I ain't gonna fake. I wanted to go into the military. Well, back in my day when I was younger, but I mean, I wouldn't trip about it. I wouldn't be like devastated if I had to go to the military type shit. But,
I think you'd be all right, Jay.
Yeah,
I think you'd have did good. I think you'd have been one of them 20-year niggas. You'd have been on it. You'd have been on it.
Nah, for sure. Probably so, for real.
You'd have liked it.
I don't know, man.
I ain't saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it in the good. I think you would have found. Overall comfort and placement, especially if you loved your job. You know what I'm saying? Like if you picked the job that you love and the camaraderie, trust me. One of my biggest regrets is not doing 20. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think you would have did good, bro. I think you would have did good. I think you would have liked it. But how old is you? You can still go, nigga.
I'm 36 now.
Oh, nigga, go hit your MEPS, nigga. Hit you. Yeah, you need it.
I think I hit the bracket at 35. I was trying to get, because I ain't gonna cap. I talked to a recruiter last year about the shit, and I was even trying to get my shit waived, my little background waived and shit. But It was like we were so close to me getting 36. It was like, man.
But see now you can go because they didn't release that. I know for a fact that shit is out of there now. They not gonna judge you on your background now. They need people because of what's going on and the shit that we getting into. Whether or not it dies down within the next couple of years, that what we see, it'll be going on for at least a decade.
For sure.
Because that's how war works.
Okay.
So the president that's coming in, that's gonna come in after him, is gonna inherit this.
But see, I think a lot of people think about themselves when they think about if they would go to the military, and I understand that. But for me, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I really think about like just the overall benefits of it all.
Yep.
Like, I just think about like, bro, hey, worst case scenario, man, I get fucked up, right? But my wife and my kids, they taken care of for life, nigga. We good, you feel me? I just be thinking like that for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean,
I feel that. That's a smart way to think.
That's a point. That's a way to think.
But that's why I wanted to go to the National Guards for real, because that's what I thought about the benefits. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, I don't want to be on the line, so I did the National Guards because I thought I was a part-time. You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell y'all this. So let me tell y'all. Let me. And look, LBC. You follow every week, my nigga. I know. I already know. You follow every week, so I'm gonna get into a little bit. And I wish Jax was here. This is the misconception that a lot of people have about National Guard and the Coast Guard, and when the war jump off, y'all the niggas that go first.
Right.
Why you thinking that y'all gonna weaken? Y'all weekenders? Oh, y'all niggas out there first.
Oh, see, I totally
then
had
go. Then the active.
I thought it was the other way around. That's why I went to National Guards. I ain't even gonna lie.
No ham, no ma'am, no turkey, no ham. That's why you guys are the National Guard.
I'm very happy. I had my panic attack
because if the situation can get handled with just calling out the National Guard, then we don't gotta bring in the troops.
Oh, shit. You was right, PG. 35 to 42 for active duty and reserve. National Guard. Air Force also allows up to 42 now.
Damn it! Yeah, I missed it. I'm past that bitch.
But you've been in before. You might.
I was ready to go back in. I can go back in, dog.
But you've been in already. You might can get that. You might can get that
waiver. I can get that waiver. Nigga. I'm going to the gym. Nigga, I'm going to the gym. Nigga.
Hey, we gonna do the buddy program, bro.
Huh?
We can do the buddy program.
Hey,
bro.
man, I'm going back in. Let's go. I'm going back, nigga. No, I couldn't leave my family, man, like that no more, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I gotta watch my kids grow up. I can't do that no more. I already miss my daughter. Because of this. I got a 26-year-old, man, and I missed a lot of that because of the military, because of the shit that we was going through between that, and that's a casualty of that shit too. You know what I mean? So yeah, it get deep.
What you got, LBC, man? You fucking with it?
I got two thoughts on this.
Let's get it.
Now, if I was a felon, I would do this. I would do this to get my record expunged. I would do this for the benefits, like Jay said. I would do this. If it was a way to help improve my life, because when you got that, man, it's tough. I would do it. That's my first thought. My second thought is, I don't think it's a good idea for our country to do this, though.
I'm glad you touching on it.
Just for the simple fact that, like PG said, I watched the redeployment podcast. Feel me? And everybody ain't cut for that shit. I heard them talking about, man. Everybody ain't just coming out of jail and everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody can't go. If it was easy, listen, man. Everybody ain't cut for the shit. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. You feel me? Everybody can't do it. Everybody just can't do it. I believe there will be a lot of discipline problems. Let's just be like, come on, man. I mean, these people in jail because they got discipline problems. I mean, and then like you said, not all, but a good majority of them guilty as fucking did that shit and did shit their whole life. Let's just get it
My
out.
bad. Hold on, man. Because you made me laugh.
Real talk though. This is fucking real game, no gimmicks, right? These niggas, man, come on, man. They ain't gonna just turn over a new leaf when they get out there. Cause Sergeant such and such yelling in their fucking face. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. That's my thoughts. You know what I mean?
But I ain't even gonna lie. My mom said the same thing.
That I was talking about.
And I agree with you when you said that too, because at the same time, my mom always said that. When I said I was going into the reserves, my mom was like, "Bitch, you don't listen to nobody." She like,
she knew you wasn't gonna.
She like, and then yeah, she like, you is not gonna make it. You don't listen to nobody. She like, you talk back. She like, you don't shut up. Like, bitch. She like, why is you going? I'm like, Mom, for the discipline. I'm trying to be another. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, bitch, you're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. But I really thought I could do it. But then, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you know how you watch movies and stuff. I don't care if it's a comedy or whatever. And they got the army people and they in your face, and then you wake me up, nigga. I will kill you. Like, what? Don't be coming in here screaming in the middle of the. Like the sun ain't even up, and you in my face screaming, talking about get up. Nah, like Pepe, I can't. No.
Like Full Metal Jacket. Y'all remember Full Metal
Yeah,
Jacket?
we ain't on that. I ain't on that type of time. That's why I couldn't. That's why I always, like I said, I wanted to go to the reserves because I'm like, they'll be nicer than the army. They'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like I really thought I was taking the easy way out, but still won't get that discipline that I wanted, and you know what I'm saying, and the benefits.
All right. Like I be asking myself, like, what I have been if I would have went there. If they would have told me, yeah, you can go, and I fought hard. I had to write a book. I
So,
wrote
do
a
you
whole
think people
book.
with felonies should go to the army? Should be enlisted in the army for this
Hell
war?
no. First of all, it's designed for you to catch a felony when you turn 18 anyway. So that would be like asking me, should our youth go to that? Hell, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Niggas make mistakes. But hell no, we ain't start this army. Y'all think, first of all, if you look at the statistics, people, I'm sorry, Jazz. Can you ask me a question again? Because I don't be hearing the whole question before I get to
If you
speaking.
have a felony and you get out of jail, should you be drafted into the army to fight this war?
Hell no.
No, not drafted, and able to
Oh,
enlist.
enlisted.
Enlist if
Enlisted.
you
My
wanted
bad.
to.
My
It was a
bad. My bad.
voluntary.
Wrong words. Wrong
No,
word.
no.
Enlisted.
It's all good. It's just when we. That's why I had changed up a couple
Yeah,
other
because when
things that
you
I had said. Because
enlist,
when you say
okay,
it
let
a
me make it.
certain
Let me
way, it means certain things. So
Yeah, let
yeah,
me make it correct. Because when you enlist, you sign up yourself. When you're
yeah,
drafted, they want you.
right. And they was and the
Okay.
girl on the post HB was saying that in her eyes, and I don't know what eyes that she have that
Another.
she sees or that she knows, and I'm not being disrespectful. I don't understand the eyes that she feels that the draft don't work, and that's what she was saying. She was saying in this day and age that the draft wouldn't work, but the
Man,
draft
what was the
will
draft back
always
then?
work
Because we
because
don't
you
even
either
fully.
go to fight or go to jail, and that's how the draft works. So HB, would you? Because you said you wanted to go to the military, and I'm asking you this: would you be okay with basically? Because you already said you did time, right? You have already served. You've been incarcerated before, right?
Okay, answer the question, man. Don't sway
No,
my
that's I'm asking. But this is
like
part of it. This part
answer
of
the
it.
question.
This part of it. This
I
part of it.
mean, if that's what made me answer the
So would
man.
you?
I don't know. Like,
Would you make? Would you be voluntarily incarcerated? Is what I'm asking, because that's what going to the military is like. So that's why I'm asking the question. That's why I'm getting these questions from you to get to this point, because you've already been incarcerated. I'm asking. I don't know. I'm trying to get that answer from you to ask you this question, because I don't.
shit,
I didn't know it was. I've
can
never
you
been
leave the
incarcerated before I
military?
signed up, but I got incarcerated before when I was out, so I know the difference. So I know that it's like being voluntary
So
incarcerated.
that yeah, that kind of was like. I mean, don't nobody want to be involuntarily locked up.
Right. So, and
If
I'm
you
just
can
cutting the
leave,
fat.
if you can
I'm
leave,
cutting the fat
you,
off the conversation for you, because what we were saying is that some people that have been incarcerated and have records, some criminals or some people, not necessarily criminals, but some people that have been incarcerated wouldn't make it because of the mentality, because they're not going to just conform to what people are saying and do. Like, you got to be on their clock. When they say eat, you eat. When they say get up from the table, you get it. Bro, it was times I didn't even finish my food and I had to get up and walk away from my plate because they said get up and walk away from my plate. It was times I ate my food and didn't get a chance to drink my drink and was walking into the fallout line with a dry ass throat because I didn't get a chance to drink my drink because they told me to get up and I had to move. Like, there's things about the military that people don't understand that exist, that I don't think certain people are going to conform to when they're past a certain threshold or a certain line in their life to say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm an outlaw. I ain't conforming to no rules. Fuck what you say to me. You ain't going to be in my face talking to me this way. I demand my respect every day as a man. I don't give a fuck what you will, yada, yada, yada. Whatever mentality niggas have, the military will break that shit down in order for you to make it through their system. And if you are not willing to let your mentality be broke down, you are not cut out for the military. You will not make it. If you are not willing to let your mentality be broke down and built back up into what they wanted to be built to, because that's what they do.
yeah,
That's the system you go into. That's the system you enter into. So some people aren't cut out for that system. So that's the question that I was asking. Will you voluntarily go into that system? Some people will, some people won't.
nah, I probably wouldn't be able to.
Well, there you have
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Just by how I am. Shit, the old me was but shit, that's like the shit that I'm going through now. Like it's like yeah, but the original question was, would you voluntarily? Hell no. It seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Cause ain't too much shit going on out here in these streets. You running from here, you running from there, you laying here, you laying there. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear all this shit in the back of your mind, like, but you seeing all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Most
And
definitely.
you like,
Most
hell
definitely.
yeah, I'm a hard nigga. Nigga, I'm a hard nigga. I've been going through some shit. I feel like I could go through the army. But not at 44 though.
I
You know what
could
I'm
dig it.
saying?
I could dig it.
Motherfucker, 38
Anybody else?
though.
Anything on that?
Oh, his
No.
mic was cutting up. He popped out.
Ah, shit, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he probably popped out. No, but that's all I had. That's all I wanted to get it. Yeah, I wanted to get HB's take on that. There we go. He back. But I ain't got nothing else.
What
That
about
was
you,
all.
Jay?
I was about to say that was all the points tonight, huh?
Yeah, for real, yeah. I ain't got my phone either, so I really can't tell you.
Hey,
shit.
real quick, 30 seconds. HB, give us 30 seconds on Gucci and Pooh Shiesty, man. Damn, his mic fucking up.
Oh yeah.
He getting into it too. God.
Hey man, well, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all.
This the fam, nigga.
Jay, what's up with Just the Facts? When you coming back? When you shooting Just the Facts?
A live one?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, what y'all doing? Oh wait, I gotta think about that.
I got what you about to say tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm kind of free. I got a free day. I got some shit to do early in the like from like 12 to like 4 or whatever. But other than that, I'm good later on.
Yeah, see, it'll be later on for me too, because my son's birthday tomorrow. So if we can do something tomorrow, we could all hop on tomorrow if y'all with that.
I'm with shit.
I'm with it.
We can
Just
have a
shoot
chat.
the message.
We can have a chat.
Hell
Jazz,
yeah.
you available? I think Tia be available too, so we can have a couple people.
Dope.
All right, well, yeah, that's all I got, man.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate every one of y'all tuning in. Keep on working with us, watching us every one of our shows, everything we doing, redeployment, just the fact. Real game, man. You already know what it is, man. Keep on rocking with us. We appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Peace.